Hi, I'm Damien Wilmot from Fly By Night Guide Service. We get a lot of questions about the patterns we use for steelhead on the Brule River, so this is one of them that we use often. It's a pattern called the Superior X Legs, originally developed by a tyer from Duluth by the name of Jim Pollock. One of the great things about this pattern is it's simple to tie. You can crank a lot of them out in a short period of time, and they flat out work. What we're going to be using today is the Tiemco 3671 nymph hook. And today we're going to be tying in a size 10, but I tie these flies in size 8 through 12. For the tail, we're going to use Grizzly Brown Marabou. The bead on the front is a copper, and this particular one is a 5/32. You may need to go larger or smaller depending on your hook size. And Kaufman Brownstone dubbing. And then the last piece of the puzzle is orange or brown silly legs with orange flake. Alright, so we're going to start out by building a base of thread on the hook. I'm using 6/0 brown unithread right now. And we start at the bead and just come over the top of your tag end. When I get down a few wraps, I just break it off. And I build a good base of thread all the way to the end of the hook, right to above the barb. Once I get to here, I'm going to come all the way back up to the front. And I'm going to take a piece of Grizzly Brown Marabou. And I just wet it a little bit so it's easier to handle. And I tie this in, I look at the length of the hook shank, and that's about the length I want my tail. So I'm going to tie this in, and I'm going to run it all the way back again to right above the barb of the hook. When we get to there, we're going to take a piece of copper ultra wire. We're going to tie that in, secure it well. We're going to add our dubbing. Let's take a good pinch of dubbing. A little too much is okay. Too little is okay too, because you can always add more. I'm going to just spin that onto the thread. And I'm going to run this all the way forward. Right up to the bead. Then I'm going to take our ultra wire and I'm going to come right over the top of that and rib this all the way to the bead. When I get to the bead, I'm going to tie off the ultra wire. I come over the top of the ultra wire several times, then I pull the wire back, come in front of it, and then a couple more over the top so we make sure we lock that in good. There's a couple of twists, and usually that comes right off the tag end. So now I'm going to come back just a couple of turns, about maybe 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch behind the bead. I'm going to take my silly legs and make sure you're even. I cut these ahead of time. And just a couple of wraps there. Come to the other side, a couple of wraps there. Make sure again that they're coming straight off the side of the hook. Take another little pinch of dubbing. In this I don't worry about getting too tight because we want to leave it a little bit fluffy and shaggy so it's nice and buggy looking. Come right in between those legs. Come up to the front. Whip finish. Straighten the legs out a little bit if need be, and that's it, you're done. The real magic of this pattern right here is it's so easy and so simple to tie. It's a pattern that you don't mind losing a few to the rocks, and of course if you're nymphing for steelhead, that's part of the game. The other great thing about it is it just flat out works. It's a great pattern. It's been a proven pattern for us on the Brule River for a long time. Typically fish deep and slow with an egg dropper. And I guess if I had to choose one nymph to fish with on the Brule River for steelhead, this one would probably be it.